Oh, oh shit, my bad. Hey, yo. When'd y'all get here?
Ugh, was that supposed to be funny or something? Hell no.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are reacting to Saba. I still don't know how to say this nigga's name. Now, for those of you who don't know, this was actually a request put in on the community tab by somebody who had replied to the post that was there. So I'm not just talking, guys. I'm taking suggestions, I promise. So today we are reacting to two new singles by Saba. They are called Ziplock and Rich Don't Stop. For those of you who aren't familiar with Saba, I was introduced to him back on his album in 2016. It's called Bucket List Project. He's a really technical rapper who talks about his struggles and hardships from when he was growing up, and even his current hardships, especially on the album Care For Me that came out in 2018. A very emotional roller coaster and great storyteller that he is. It's just a really, really interesting experience. So for those of you who don't know him, get familiar because it's good music, I promise. He always has this jazzy type of flavor to him nowadays, especially on the Care For Me album. Since then, he has kept that jazz kind of flavor to his music. So I'm really interested to see if it carries over into these two new singles for the new album maybe that's coming out this year, or if he's going in a different direction. Either way, he's an extremely talented artist, and I think he's a great rapper on a technical level and on a substance level in what he likes to talk about. So whether it's introspective or just a banger, I don't really give a shit. So let's go ahead and get into the two singles that we have here today. Let's start with Ziplock. Okay. Looks like we're going with like a jazzy type of thing.
I was in West Oakland, California when I found out about a piece of me. All this solitude around, I'm starting to see when I'm alone, the shit I think. From the part of town, I can't make this up. The luxuries of being broke as fuck and escaping. Not to sound ungrateful about the blessings, but my best days are all in my past.
I like when artists talk about this shit, where it's like the ability to ignore the world when you're broke is a luxury that they no longer have now that they are rich, or now that they're in a position of power, now they're in a position of success, where it's like, I know it sounds like I'm not being thankful for the things that I have, but sometimes I wish I wasn't me to just escape the responsibilities or escape the limelight that I have at the moment. But isn't it crazy how celebrities always give out that sentiment that they wish they were normal again, but all of us wish we were them? It's almost like nobody knows what they actually want.
Like a slave, proud to say, now look, but I am like bad. And then in the Ziplock, when I got a wristwatch, coming of a wristband. Anytime I risk my life, clocking out a TikTok, yeah. I was in Bronx, New York when I decided this the type of life that I live. I made sacrifices, what the fuck you writing for? You know you do not give. I went on a date, told her call that live. I told her lose my line, then don't call back here. Yeah, I'm about to lose my mind, I got all that care. Hey, listen to me rhyming, can't hold back tears. Gamble on a life, but it won't be fair. Trade it off for some sand and a beach chair. And then in the Ziplock.
I think a lot of rappers can relate to what he's saying.
I'm willing to bet it all. I'm willing to risk my life.
More jazzy vibes. I think Ziplock was a nice track, definitely down the lane of what Care For Me was, but I think there was a bit more of a mainstream appeal in regards to how the actual instrumental carried out and how the hook was a big part of the song, and how the drums were, you know, pretty stagnant, straightforward, you know, nothing too crazy. But I do think that is something we expect from an artist who has a little bit more to say than your normal artist. Yeah, so let's go on to the next track. It's called Rich Don't Stop. We'll see what this one's about. Oh, this should go crazy. That sample just fluttering in the background.
She said the shit don't stop, tears don't stop. At home scared, so the fear don't stop. Speaking out the crib, nigga, rent don't stop. And the fear don't stop.
Yeah.
Kids don't stop.
Yeah.
Watch your drive when this don't stop. Rent don't stop. Don't stop. Text don't call. Fail don't fall. Yet the ground went up kind like a damn snowball. I'm a gang, get my name like I am Mozart.
Okay, this is a different type of I don't want to say vibe, but the approach to the song is very different, especially with the inflection of his voice on this last part. He's definitely kind of going for more of a melodic approach, which I'm not used to hearing from Saba, at least not lately. So that's actually a really nice twist. I like it.
I get told he get caught, now he gone for a minute. I get told my household was the oldest one here. There ain't no fear up in my eyes. They was trying to catch me like fireflies. On the west side or the south side, they'll televise I'm top 5. Dead or alive, I kill a cam in the pink mink. What I tell the guys, I'm more. Fuck around, might teleport, I tell the sky. We was stacking the grips to get back to the crib like Colin Kaepernick on the knee in the midst.
My God, relax. See, this is the part. This is what I'm talking about with Saba. He could just turn it on. And when he wants to bar out, he can bar out and still do it within the subject matter that he's talking about. So, man, he's insane. He's insane. Talented.
Don't stop, microphone hot. I forgive my enemies because they know not. White collar job is like a bow tie. Meanwhile, we just let the whole week go by. Cause run so I said the grind don't stop till my vitals stop. I was 18, but I know my mind was alive. More ready for the worldwide won't stop. Got too much to keep moving for, I won't stop.
So that was Rich Don't Stop. It's almost like both of these songs, Saba was trying to convince himself that he has no choice but to keep going, and that does make him feel some type of way. It does make him feel, I guess, for lack of a better term, sad. Now, like I said, man, that is a sentiment that a lot of rappers would agree with, especially with an artist in Saba's type of situation. It's not like he's an extremely popular rapper. He's not like on a level where he's making millions of dollars a year. So he's still in that point where he might have family members still going through that hard time, and he's not able to financially support them all the way to the point where nobody has issues, especially being in his shoes, from where he's from and the things that he deals with, and talking about his mental health and things like that. I could see that he's in a point where he is successful, but now he's still at that point where it's not like he could just stop either. He has to keep going because at this point there's no turning back. So he's also feeling the pressure of understanding that at any time this could be over. So just kind of trying to remind himself, like, the bills don't stop, the rent don't stop, like the tears don't stop, like everything keeps going whether you are trying to progress forward or not. So it's this thing he's fighting with his own demons, but understanding that those can't stop him from doing what needs to be done, because at the end of the day, niggas gotta eat. So, I mean, I enjoyed both of those tracks. Like I said, man, I love the more melodic approach. It's a little bit more mainstream, but it's not like all the way mainstream. I think we could possibly say that this is more of like a Joey Badass type of boom bap thing, except Saba definitely can, put vocals on a little bit better than Joey Badass, let's be honest. But comment down below, let me know what you guys think. Are you looking forward to a Saba album? I know I am. A lot of you might not know who he is, which is perfectly fine, but you need to go listen to Care For Me, and I promise you'll be a fan. But yeah, going forward, like I said, go to my community tab if you have any suggestions on what I should be reacting to. I have maybe one more video coming from those suggestions later on in the week, so be on the lookout for that. Shout out to the people who actually replied to the post. Like I always say, enjoy the music while you can. Thanks for watching. Peace.